Feeling stuck. Let's talk about ways to get unstuck. I get a lot of letters from you guys about feeling stuck, and you're listening to so many teachers and so many talks, and still there's this stuck feeling. So I want to point out a little snag that I think's in play here. So many of you have this little movement of fear and control. You want out of your experiences. Whatever you're experiencing is just so painful. You want out of your body, out of your life, out of your relationships, out of your job. You want there to be some other place where it's not so darn painful. And this gets punctuated with these low-grade stories about not being good enough or failing or not being lovable or not being valuable. And frankly, it's just all very painful. So many of you haven't noticed this little separation where you don't want reality. You want something else, something special. You don't want to be here. You want to be in this place where there's sunshine and compassion, and it's so easy all the time. This special spiritual realm, and it's clearly not here. It's not your body. It's not this life. You don't want to focus on your emotions, your fears, your body, your life. You want to focus on this vast emptiness, this spaciousness where there's no problems happening at all. And right there is where this separation happens. Freedom is a very big space. And if you want freedom, you need to know that it's an inclusive place, not an exclusive place. It's very directly inclusive of you, your body and mind. So it cannot include this piece that wants to separate from it all, wants to leave it all, wants to manipulate or change or control it so it's different. Instead, it's a deeply compassionate movement that is an inclusive embrace of all of you. And everybody's trying to avoid that. Everybody wants to avoid looking directly at their own pain, their own body-mind, their own suffering, finding it incredibly challenging to let it be here and let there be this compassionate embrace of what is arising. Instead, the habit is this manipulation to want to control it and shift it and make it different. And it's so habitual. It's just a gut response. As soon as you're feeling an emotion that's uncomfortable or a situation that's challenging, there's this need, almost before you can even aware of it, to manipulate the situation for it to be something else. And right there is the place where you're getting stuck. Almost across the board, whenever I'm working with people, that's what I find. So you want to get unstuck? The first thing you need to do is notice that desire to separate or to control or to manipulate or to get out of the situation. What would it take for you to very compassionately embrace whatever was arising inside of you, whatever challenges you were facing in a moment? What would it take for you to be able to turn around and focus some love right there on yourself, welcoming all of your humanity in all the ways it displays, instead of wanting to repress, hide, and escape? See if you can notice that, because therein is the answer to your solution. If this makes sense to you, but you could use some support, I got a great course, 7 Days to Free Your Mind, that is a step-by-step guide on how to find that compassion and how to apply it to yourself. And if you'd like more tips and tools from me, just hit that subscribe button and I will see you here next week.